easy, take it easy, you fucking cunts. I love each and every one of ya. But today, I love one of this guy. I love him some goddamn much, ya fucking cunts. Welcome Damien and a sexy homeless back in the bunker building for another goddamn ya fucking cunts. So how you been feeling? You been feeling with the quarantine, with the quarantine and apocalypto that we're currently trying to survive, each and every human out there in the world. How you feeling, my fellow quarantine friend? How you dealing?
As good as I usually am, really.
You just ate 2 cans of was that 1 can of beans?
Yeah, it was only it was a small can of peas. I wasn't planning on eating both of them. I'm saving the other one for later.
Are people like looking out, like helping you with the
sometimes
can? For real? That's so fucking nice.
I got something.
Is that a lot? Like you have a lot of cans, or?
No, I did.
Or it's just a few people. Just
the cans,
like a little bit.
The cans don't last that long, anyways. But I mean, people have always helped me out, anyways. It's the same people. Like if they happen to catch me, then they'll, give me stuff. But they're not always around to catch me, though.
Bro, but you have a lot of money. You're doing pretty good. You should
I've
take
been
what you're
saving
doing
up.
like it's a job. Like it's a job. Just every day, do your hustle and.
Well, I mean, a good business is for the people, and that's why I've been taking a lot of my day, since I don't really make that much out at Bravo these days. So I still set up, but I work harder.
You can still set up.
Well, no, I'm saying
when you don't show up, that's when they're gonna be looking. They're gonna.
No,
be
I'm saying I still set up there, but since I don't make that much money, I've been spending a lot more time helping Bravo out, like more than I usually do, keeping the carts good, keeping them clean, picking up trash, and helping the people out.
Yeah.
And since
Bravo?
Well, since Bravo can't have that many people in at a time, in order for them to.
Are they allowing you to be in the front with your table and stuff?
Yeah. And I still get the free meals every day, and the free drink usually. But in order for them to.
So how's it been every day? Every single day you've been out there trying, or like you've been taking a few days off?
It's just like every other day. I mean, it's I'm not guaranteed to make anything.
What was it? I think just a few days ago. Just my mom was going through something, and I was just feeling so fucking like. I was crying at night. I was listening, like I wanted to meditate, and I was listening to this meditation sounds from like this Indian meditation sounds. And I started to look at just the stars in space, and I started to fucking cry, right? So it made me feel like as if I'm not complete, like there's something in me that's missing. And I don't know, as if, like I haven't had someone talk to me about like the people that I've lost to death. Have you had that? Like people lose people to death at all?
Like you mean like dying?
Like not appreciate like your dead fellow ones. You know what I mean?
I appreciate
like
people.
Let me fix this. Like I had a friend. No, it's not gonna fall right there. It's fine. I had a friend. That I used to hang around with, and he got shot in the head, but it seems like every time, like when you mention that, people really brush it under like nobody really tries to understand the person, or like a person's pain.
It's the same. Well, there's multiple sayings that go for that, but I think that the two best ones are that.
Like I don't know if I was just blabbering out my fucking mouth. I gotta pee and I'm drinking and smoking, but I'm gonna talk. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, I was gonna say that. See, to understand another person's weakness, a person has to understand weakness within themselves. And that's what's one of the biggest problems that people don't know, because they want to fix things and like have things like equality so they can understand people, like deaths and everything else, but they'll never achieve that because people
like look, it was this thought. It was this thought. I don't mean to interrupt you, but it was this, because I want you to understand more. It was this thought. My stepdad left my mom, and I was thinking about, oh my God, he's never gonna get to see my daughter again. He left my mom because of whatever fucking issue. And then I heard a rap song that this guy that I knew made, and it was called. It's about his dead dad. It's called "Goodbye Balloon." Fly up to the moon or something. That's how the lyrics go, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I was looking at the stars, and I was looking at the moon and the trees and the clouds moving at night. This sounds cheesy and dumb as fuck, right? Not dumb, but cheesy. And then I was just thinking that we live one life, and sometimes it's so, like, everybody's busy with their own agenda that I don't think nobody ever, like, that's my thought. My thought was that nobody ever sits down to think about things.
Well, they
I
do,
thought that,
but they
like,
don't think
everybody's
about it
just so
properly.
busy. Everybody's just so busy on their phone, on this and that. Nobody just sits there without nothing, thinking about everything.
I think about a
You know
lot
what
of
I mean?
things. See,
But
like,
do you put your phone down?
but
Like, do you
that's the
set a
whole that's the
I
whole
set
thing,
a time.
though.
I set a time to put my phone down. What? Somebody coming?
No, it's just a herd breaks. It's fine. They're packing up on that end. But I was gonna say though
Cops
that
come around here a lot.
on and off. But I mean, they always do that. They have to patrol
Yeah.
because all the shit that
Because of
happened.
coronavirus,
Well, no,
apocalyptic
it's not even
lockdown,
that. It was the shit that
human
happened
lockdown
last year.
service.
The shit that happened last year. We had people coming over here and popping windows open and shit. So they've been really uptight since then. I don't know
But
if
do you feel like
no.
do you feel like something's missing? What do you feel like it's missing to you? What the fuck do you what do you need bad? I'll tell you what I need bad. You tell me what do you think you're missing? Like what do you have, like,
Well,
you know
I mean,
what barrier do you have for yourself, like finding a place to live, right?
well,
Obviously.
when it comes down to it, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, of course, anybody would like a place, but
So,
I'm not.
what don't you like? What can you do about that?
Well, I'm not so much as worried about finding a place as most people are. I mean, yes, I do want to live in a place one day, but I'm not going to prioritize that to the point where I can't take care of myself. I'm more so going, well, you know, I'm doing as I've always done. I'm adapting to whatever I'm at. I'm going to continue to try my best to earn. You know, and it's not just about myself,
Which
though.
is good. You don't have no addictions. You're making money.
We all have what we're all supposed to be there for each other. Every action that we do affects us and everybody around us, whether we want to admit it or not. That's just a part of the cycle. That's why I do the best that I can to take most of my time out of my day to help
you don't
people.
have no addictions. That's like so many steps. You don't took so many other steps that, you know.
But as far as
'Cause
missing,
even homeless people, the second they get like $30, they'll say, "Oh, I'll save 20, and then use a 5 for a little bit of regular cheap weed, and then I'll use a 5 to buy a 4-pack, and then they save a 20, and then what happens? You tell me what happens. They end up buying more with it, right?
well, it depends on the area, and it could be more severe than others. But I know Orlando was pretty bad.
It's kind of like
If you don't allow yourself to be
you're not doing that bad. Besides,
if you don't allow yourself to be taken under, then you don't have a reason to do the addictions, because the addictions are supposed to lift you up when you're already under. If you already know the answers to the questions, then there's no point in forgetting the questions by drinking and drugging. And that's just my personal opinion.
yeah.
And a lot of people are doing it because they have something that hurts them so bad that they have yet to find a way to come to terms with it. So their only choice that they have,
Or it could be an uncomfortable feeling.
maybe, but the same uncomfortable feeling
sometimes
is the
when
same
you-
way. Though it's uncomfortable feeling though is the uncomfortable feeling is
You know, like
is
a
the
missing.
same
It's
way.
like a missing piece. Like you're just in an empty room.
But
You
know,
painted. You did music. You hung around with friends. You've always been to parties, and then for some reason, and you have love. She loves you. You love her back. Your daughter's happy. Your mom's happy. She's happy. Everything is good.
yeah.
But for some reason, you just feel like it's like a missing.
Well, that's
like
the
a missing
biggest
drug.
problem.
That's what
though.
I feel.
Well, that's
like,
the
I need
biggest
a
problem with a
fucking-
lot of people, though, and I keep telling them this, that you can have all the love in the world and have all the possessions and non-possessions anybody could ever want. But when it comes down to it, none of that matters unless you know how to love yourself. No matter how much love you feel, no matter how much addictions you do or how much possessions you could have, and it doesn't matter how many hobbies you do or how successful or unsuccessful you become or how much you're noticed. If you can't love yourself, then you can't understand.
Hold on. But okay, I see what you're saying. To a point you can love yourself. That's why I disagree with you, because on this point, not on everything you just said,
Fucking
just
wild,
on this
bro.
point. Like a person, cause Steve-O, right? Let's take, for example, Steve-O from Jackass.
That's a good example. He tried so hard to find love, but he didn't love himself, and that's why he went fucking crazy up on those drugs.
He didn't love himself, exactly.
Once he finally found love in himself.
Not everybody's like that. Not everybody cares about their body so much so they're willing to stop. I mean, he had a lot. Bro, when you think about it, he's done so many drugs for such a long time that he filled that fucking storage. So then it's time for him to get clean before he has fucking permanent brain damage.
And of course, well, see, loving yourself.
There's people that they're in control, but at the same time, they have something to where they have to unwind. You know what I mean? It's an unwinding thing.
It's just that we have so many unheard voices in America that, and not just in America, but I'm using America because, you know, they go, oh, well, let's help these homeless people, and it's like it's not that simple to just say, oh, if I donate, it'll be fine, and it's. We wish that it could be that easy, but there's so many unheard voices. I was one of those people at one time where I was an unheard voice, and for such a long time.
Like unheard voice? I mean, we just completely switched topics.
Well, I didn't mean to switch the topic.
No, it's fine.
I thought it was kind of relative. I didn't.
No, it's fine. I could give a fuck about what the hell what you talking about, man.
I consider the whole loving yourself part this as relative because we have a lot of unheard voices. Like when I say unheard, it's not so much that a voice was spoken and nobody heard it. It's more of, I guess, more of an action. Like when you reach out to somebody and they should be there, and of course it's not their job to always be there for people, of course, but when they keep claiming how good and holy a people are, whether they're black or white, whether it's a hood or city, you know, or you know, whatever slums or whatever they call it, you know, and you're out there and you want,
oh bro, that's exactly what you're saying. It's exactly what I'm talking about. People don't stop and think.
You know, and then
they're just so busy with like on to the next thing. You
but
know what I mean?
when
That's what I'm trying to
it's
say.
Just that like
Exactly
there are so many kids, and not just kids, but adults, teenagers, old people, even, you know, whether they're gay, straight, whatever lifestyle they so choose, and religion even. A lot of people are being forced to follow a life that they don't want to live because they want nothing more than to fit in, so they'll do anything for fame, because fame nowadays is like the highest reward you can get. I mean, it used to be.
Of course, yeah.
It
to be
will
known,
see.
recognized,
Everything
you worked for, it happened.
It used to be to love God, and God was supposed to be the ultimate goal. You know what I mean? To worship and all that. But when
I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom, but I can.
You're cool.
Just continue. Real quick. I'll be back
I will. Well, I was gonna say though, when you reach something like religion, for instance, and you finally get there. And then you realize that whether there was a God or was not a God wasn't even a relevant question, but more so that the people lied to you. And then you realize that no matter how sad or realistic, you know, or fake that it really is, we have to go with whatever's around us. People start realizing that no matter how nasty they have to go to reach a certain amount of fame, we just go with it. No matter how bad it makes us or what it turns us into, we go for the fame, because at least, for whatever it's worth, it's at least real enough. And the fame, even if it lies to us, we at least get a reward out of it. So we have that going for us, but you know, but we have a lot of people suiciding in this world, you know, because they don't know. I heard
a little bit of what you were saying.
Well, I was saying
about
that
religion.
Yeah, but basically, when you reach God, and whether or not he's real is a whole different scenario. But you go to it because you want to be a good person. But then you realize
that's exactly what I'm saying.
But then you realize
how people fill in that hole with drugs and addictions. They fill in that hole with religion.
But you were asking me earlier that. Well, see, and also
you heard what I just said, right?
Yeah. But here's the thing, though. It's not about whether God could or could not be real. The whole problem with religion is that we got people, we got good genuine people who want to strive for what they feel is right, and they try.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they realize that there's so many people out there that are abusing whatever God is or isn't there. Whatever it is, they're abusing it. So it breaks them. Like, you know what? For whatever it's worth, we got fame. Fame might hurt me, but at least it's not a human being, and I can handle being hurt as long as I'm hurting myself. You know, and then they go out there, they go wear their chains, or they do music or poetry or whatever they do, and they don't care about nothing else, no matter how bad it changes them, whether they notice the change, whether it makes them a monster or a better person or just neutral. They'll do it because at that point, they're done trying to be a better person. They would much rather just go with the flow of everybody else, and then they'd rather become a puppet. And you asked me earlier what maybe I was missing. And for the longest time, well, see, not now, but for the longest time, I was missing a family, because like there was many a times, and a lot of the reason why I was so sad, I think, is because, you know, I was alone, and I didn't really mind it. I still don't mind, but, you know, like, again, the unheard voice, that when you try to reach out and nobody cares enough, whether it's a relationship or just a regular person, like when I say relationship, I'm talking about love or non-family, like street friend or whatever. And, you know, and you just keep getting hurt, and then you get to a point where no matter how much you want to be nice, you become hardened to the life that you're forced to live at that point. And that goes back to something I told you a while back. You have two choices. You can either give in to whatever's happening and become the person you hate, which is a much easier solution. It's painful in a sense, but then there are things like drugs and alcohol and other things that can cover that up.
When me had that issue, I was like, I hope he doesn't get dressed in the army thing and attack someone with that knife. I was fucking praying. I swear to God.
If they don't give me...
Bro, I thought about this.
If they don't give me a reason, I'm not going to do it.
Because you were like, you were holding it, and you're like, you were going like this, and you were like, talking about that you're going to kill someone one day. And I was just like...
If they give me a reason...
When you and me had that argument, I was just like, he's going to do that one day, and I'm going to hear about him on the news.
If they give me a reason and I have to, I will, but I don't want to. There's a difference. Just because I know that it will happen one day doesn't mean that I want to. But...
What do you mean you know it will happen one day?
There comes a point in time where you're put against a wall and you're forced to make a decision.
But you're not going to be homeless for the rest of your life.
But even if I'm not, though, it's not the point. In any instance, though, we have to be planning for the worst and hoping for the best. I'm not going to assume that I'm too good to not do it. And if I have to, I will force myself to do it, even if I don't want to. But
like I know I'm not gonna kill anybody unless I have to
like for instance, right? I was gonna
defending myself. I'm not killing them. I'm just simply trying to get the fuck out.
Well, like let's say that's not an option. For instance, let's say that I'm in a house with my girl and the kid. We're sitting there, and you know, people go nuts for whatever reason.
Oh, trying to get into your house?
No. It's well, yes, but it's not. But that's not quite what I'm saying, though.
Oh.
Let's say there's a person.
That's happening a lot.
He's going crazy, or she even.
Quarantine break.
You know what I mean? But there's a person, and they're high on, like, I don't know, a heavy drug, like meth or whatever it is, and they're going crazy.
A fucking bath
So
sauce.
now they have to get money to preserve that fulfillment, so that they can float away from their pain. So they would rather peel their own face off and put on a new mask for whatever's hiding, whatever's surfacing.
I thought you meant like really physically.
Some people physically do that, yeah.
I know
but not as often.
But
like, let's say that somebody breaks into your house and they're ready to kill you. They're not taking no for an answer. There is no defending yourself unless you're ready to kill back. And that becomes a huge problem. Like for me, I can go, well, okay, so I don't want to do this. Let's do the right thing and defend myself. Great. But what if for any given reason...
No, somebody's there, but it's fine.
You know, I don't give a shit. For whatever given reason, though, what if that person goes after the child or the fiance or wife at the time, whatever, right? And you don't have... Or even better yet, what if that person attacks you and simply defending that fending that person off with a couple of hits isn't going to stop that person? What if he's so crazy that you can't hit him and try to get your family away? Because if you do,
gotta practice MMA, so you
it's not even that either, though. Some people are so crazy that
really,
those methods.
Pass them out. You hold their neck till they can't breathe anymore, and then you just
they're throwing something away.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say though, and
then you fucking release them.
But
they go like this. Look, you want me to show you? Like give you.
But here's the thing though. I was gonna give you. What I was gonna say
and then
though.
I'll give you an example of what a chokeout sounds like.
No, I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is that for some odd reason.
This is what a chokeout sounds like.
But what I'm saying though.
You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying though is that we don't know for a fact. Like if a person does break into a house, right, and you have to throw something away. And
looking in there like a fucking creep.
I don't give a fuck. I'm allowed to be here.
You seen how they were looking?
Yeah, of course. But that's just how people are these days, especially with Corona. They got to be more careful. I don't blame them. Whatever.
Well, what the fuck
but if you're in a house,
like we making a Corona fucking.
It doesn't matter though.
We're making a vaccine.
But they have a right to wonder what's going on, especially with Corona.
Subscribe if you want the vaccine.
But
live, motherfucker.
I was gonna say though, if the person
subscribe if you want to live, motherfucker.
If that person is insane, right? You know what I mean? And okay, for instance, right? Let's say in this scenario, he comes in, and let's say he may or may not have a potentially a knife or even a gun, right? Mm-hmm. He comes in, and you know that he's about to kick in that door, or you know, whatever, for whatever reason, he's getting in, whether it's the window or through the door, and you got your girl, you know what I mean, and then you got yourself, right? The only thing you can do is you're not gonna make it in enough.
You think? Hold on, I don't mean to interrupt you. You think those people are trying to bring you something?
If they were, they would have said
They
something.
know that you live here.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people. Right?
Most people know that I'm here by now.
They kind of slowed down. I was like,
Yeah, but they were throwing something away, and then they rolled past. They heard us probably.
They threw something away.
Yeah, there's a dumpster right here, so a lot of people do stop to throw shit away. It's not
okay.
But you know, and let's say that you don't have enough time to simply defend that person, you know, against that person with a couple of hits or even a hold or whatever, right? Yeah. And you know that you are the only thing standing in the way of a man who will kill you, from your woman or your child, right? And so, in a worst case scenario, you take a hit, right? And whether that's deadly or not is beyond the point, right? You have to, you know, take that hit, and then you have to kill that person before he kills you. Because if he does kill you,
in your house, yeah,
then your family though could really end up dead for sure. And all that time, you know, you had to be the good guy. Now and that's what I'm saying, right? I'm not gonna hesitate.
Let's talk about. Well, go ahead.
You know, that's what I'm saying though. I'm not gonna hesitate to do the right thing. And if getting your hands dirty sometimes, doing something bad is the potentially right thing to do, then I'm not going to hesitate to do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to have to think about the idea, but I'm also prepared just in case. And it's just like when I'm out there, right? When, actually, I never got to finish that. You asked me what, about the whole thing that fulfills me and what I wanted.
Yeah, well,
I was going to say,
what are you missing and what can we do to fill that in?
Well, for me personally, and everybody has their own, of course, but with me,
that's what I'm saying. I have
for the longest time, it was not having a family. And then, you know, in the past couple of years, I met a woman that was more accidental than actual meant and attention. But I told you about her already. We met. In the beginning, she was just as bad as I was.
No, not her. I'm exhaling because of the family
with the whole, she was just overboard, you know, mentally going insane because of what. Well, see, the daughter, you know, the actual daughter had a father. He's still alive, but he's extremely disgusting, to the point that, like, I don't, you know what I mean?
Or something, or
no, it's not about being physically ugly.
He does drugs.
I don't know what drug it is, but from what I understand, he does do drugs. But I told you that one time I sent them $45 roughly. Something like that.
Yeah.
Because he stole over $200 from them at the time, and then I don't remember the exact details, but he basically stole a bunch of money from them. And I said, you know what, she doesn't want me to send him anything because she knows that I'm in a bad situation, and I basically told her that you're not going to stop me from sending you something.
Yeah, you told me that.
You know what I mean? That, like, I'm able to handle my situation.
We're gonna talk about movies.
You know what I mean? They're not. So, you know what I mean? That's become my main fulfillment, but not the only thing that fulfills me either, though. And when it comes to what I lack and what I need, or what I feel like I need, is, of course, enough power and enough, you know, basically power is the term used to get your foot in the door, you know, to get something done.
Exactly.
Of course,
like what? What
enough,
type of power do you need?
Well, not just power though, but enough.
Just meet someone.
Enough, but enough money.
Up with a team.
But enough money though, and enough power as well to get things I need done. So, like you, for instance, right? I have a lot of things that I know I can fix.
This is how I see it. You get a girl. She gets a job. You get a job. She gets half the rent. You get the other half, and then you get somewhere. Or you could just work. She works, and then you live in the woods. But you have to find someone.
But once
you can find someone that lives with you in the woods and build something nice.
Once things finally get settled on their end,
dude, plenty of people live in the streets forever.
Not anything bad. For right now though, I'm just waiting patiently because
houses are in the street.
Once she finally, once she finally is able to finally get settled, because the corona is now a thing there too, so she has to be careful with that. And I've already sent her 3 different packages in a variety amount of time, you know, to help her out there. But if I had enough,
you think you see yourself with her 10 years from now?
I don't know where I'm gonna be. All that I know is that I trust her enough that I am willing to do what I can until then.
Oh, okay. So she's like a good asset.
Well, I wouldn't call her. I wouldn't call her an asset per se.
I don't even know what the fuck asset means. I know what it means. Asset is like a good something good for you.
And an asset is basically an object or a way to earn money, get money, so on. It has different definitions.
It has something with money?
Like a liquid asset. You know, it's a form of gaining money or getting money. It depends on how you're using it.
Or something?
I mean, I guess. I mean, honestly, if a person,
like an object that
some people view allies as objects, so in turn, yes, that person could be an asset. But I don't view her as an asset. But I don't view her as an asset personally. You know what I mean? Like, she's been there through all the times that I needed somebody, and she's been there. She's proven herself that she's at least willing to attempt at least to be there, to, you know. And, you know, and with her being busy on her end, it's not always as simple as to want, you know, and to get everything that you expect that you should get. And we've gotten into arguments about it, but I mean, like, it's, when I first met her, she was just on the verge of just going insane, and like I was the one that had to be there for her, and she did verbally hurt me and mentally hurt me a lot because of how, well, she was super unstable because of what the father was doing. And so I'm like, all right. So we met on accident. She's like, well, I don't know if I trust you enough because of what just happened to me. And I'm like, all right. So I'm going to do what I can to show you that I'm serious, and I'm going to start by fixing and curing the pain in which you feel, you know. Yeah. And throughout the time that I've known her, I was able to do that. She still has some problems, but she went from being on the borderline of going completely insane to being stabilized with almost no instability at all, mentally, period. You know, and that was something that
she's like,
well, I told her this, if you expect, I don't mind being there for you, I'll do everything that I can, even if it hurts me, I'll be there. But I told her, there comes a time when no matter how much I do for you,
honest?
I believe she's honest enough. I mean, or else I wouldn't be sticking around. I mean, you know, like I've already told her. Well,
so
see,
that's like the whole, like, love, right?
Well, not necessarily just love, though, because love is nothing without trust, and you have to be willing to give it in order to get it. And same with her. I told her that I can only do so much for you. I can do everything in the world. It won't be enough. If you can't stop and fight this, you know, by yourself. I mean, I'll support you, but you can't continuously accept that you have problems and expect it to solve anything. I told her that, you know, and it got to the point where I finally told her that you know, there's only so much more I can do, and I'm reaching the end of my rope. You know what I mean?
Well, she was asking for money?
No. She's never asked me for money. I'm talking about her mental instabilities and how bad off she was.
Do you think she was like feeding you the bad situation so you could just step in and do something, maybe? Or?
I personally, I don't really care if she was or was not. I mean, I originally, she wasn't feeding me.
I don't know why this is leading to that, because I'm always like, my personality's talking like this. I'm sorry. I don't
never personally led me on to that.
Even fucking,
she basically, like when we just
what am I doing?
started dating, it's fine, but I'm so saying is that she never really led me on. What I told her first, you know, I was the first one to tell her that I'm more than willing to be there for you. And then about a week after, I found out she had a kid, and I'm like, all right, you don't know me that well yet, but I want to earn your trust enough so that you'll know that I'm also ready to volunteer the rest of my life away being a father for the kid.
Sometimes I make, because like,
no,
I think about it like from an artist's point of view. I might get like a little too raw and cut and like question things, and then I'm like, whoa, like I'm kind of numb to things that I ask.
You know, and
but it's because for I'm used to like the illustrative point of view of it, you know.
I mean, I was the one that went up to her.
Yeah, exactly. And then I just go off of what you say, and I'm like, fuck, why am I?
You know, I mean, she needed somebody, and you know, and she was willing to give me a chance.
I was under a fucking tree today. I'm trying to tell you, Damien. And then I stood up. I was like, I don't know what I did. I seen a tree, and I went to go under it.
You hit your head.
I stood up, I hit my head, and then I could feel like a crunch go down.
But
like that's how hard. Like imagine just trying to get up and then something just pushing you down. But
you're not feeling
a little bit of soreness on my neck.
Well, soreness is probably more common, but what I'm saying though is that if you
imagine being pushed down on your head and feeling a soreness on your neck.
But if you get a hot rag though, and it should solve that, you know, if you put a hot rag on your neck every so often, it should fix it. But even still though, as long as the pain isn't increasing, you know,
no, it's not increasing.
So often each day, then you're fine. Usually when there's a crunch, it's usually because of a cracked disc. Or
you scare me. I know that's
or something that might have slipped out or dislocated. But
it's fine.
If you're able to move your neck and you're not feeling increased pain, you should be good.
You're panicking me.
Oh, I'm not panicking. I'm just telling you a good way because
no, I panicked, bro. I was panicking my mind right
even
now.
Even if there was a dislocation and it was happening, the hot rag could still help to push it in.
Oh my god, so talking about hot rags, okay, so there's this guy on Netflix, a new documentary on Netflix about a guy that used to buy tigers and sell tigers, and he decided, you know what, this is America, motherfuckers. I'm gonna buy tigers and have the best zoo. He decided to record himself 24/7. Joe Exotic, okay?
Oh.
Now,
was he the guy that got eaten by a lion? Or
he didn't get eaten by a lion.
I mean, a tiger or whatever.
Yes, no.
Not the same guy.
He's in jail for 22 years.
Uh-oh.
For killing. He killed 5 tigers. They found 5 tiger skeletons, but it could have been from him getting attacked.
Shit.
And some say it was for him to make more room in the zoo.
Or they could have died off. You think?
Because they fucking eat like, hundreds of pounds a day. Tigers.
But cats, though.
So this is a video, okay?
This is a video.
This is a video on YouTube. Damien is gonna react to it. It's called Liger Attacks Joe Exotic.
It's pretty funny when you actually think about how real a liger is, and when you first hear it on like a movie, you're like, oh, that's
huge.
fake.
Wait till you see it.
Yeah, I've seen it once.
Now, I'm gonna show you the video here, and then you just tell me your thoughts after.
Number 113, money. They put cologne on my shoes.
I didn't expect that to be so old.
All right, let's go.
Be honest.
Video message number 113, money. They put cologne on my shoes.
We heard that Joe was out.
Okay, this is the Netflix fucking version. God damn it. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
There we go.
It goes on. Ow, son of a bitch.
Well, that's what he gets for hitting the fucking tiger.
God damn you. Get out.
Oh
Go.
shit. Yeah, but if he was attacked, then
Here,
yeah.
you bitch.
I mean, you saw that, right?
Yeah, let's watch it from the beginning. Look.
But he attacked.
It goes on. Ow, son of a bitch.
But it was already biting on him, though.
But if you look at it closely, though, the tiger
Look.
was trying.
Ow, son
Yeah,
of a bitch.
yeah, but he wasn't attacking him at first, though. You notice that? That the cat only started attacking him when he started beating him with the cane.
oh, hold on. Let me finish.
Seriously, though. The cat was hanging on onto his foot, trying to love him, and then he started beating him with the cane.
Get out! Go! Get out of here, you bitch!
Bro, because it could have killed him. And look,
I'm
and
gonna
he's still...
shoot you right between the fucking eyes, bitch.
He's scared right there. Also, let me tell you that there's another attack, dude.
Well,
There's another attack that is this bad.
When the cat...
tiger had him on his piece right here, ripped off the whole piece. You could see the muscle on his hamstring. All of it, the whole thing.
That must be
That's
fun.
why he's wearing that crutch.
The thing is, though, is that cat originally, I noticed that, or at least from my point of view, it didn't look like the animal was attacking him originally. And it looked like the cat was trying to love on him, basically, or like how cats will, like a house cat will nibble on your arm sometimes or on your hand.
Yeah.
Well, that's what that cat was doing. It doesn't look like he was hurting him. And, maybe the cat accidentally, nibbled a little too hard, and then he started beating him with the cane. And when the cat felt threatened, he started dragging him.
Yeah, it might be from just like, what he said, though? That somebody put perfume under his boots. That's why the cat was doing that.
But, I mean, in any animal, if you beat it hard enough, it's going to want to kill you.
Somebody put perfume under my goddamn boots.
Well, I believe that cat wasn't purposely trying to hurt him at first. But when you beat the animal with a cane and you assume that that's going to help you and you wonder why it's attacking you.
That's just crazy, right? That shit was big as fuck. Giant fucking cat.
I would love to own a tiger.
Have you ever seen this?
I love tigers, man.
So Damien is going to react to the most viral
attack?
funny cry on
what?
YouTube.
Funny cry?
Funny cry.
Okay.
Because I know somewhere deep down in my heart I still love you.
I remember this one. Yeah, it's a huge meme. Sprinklers.
You know what I want you to react to?
But
what do you think about that? He passed away last year.
Well, the whole thing of him doing that has become a huge ass meme, though. And that's the only reason why I know about that. Because it's everywhere. I don't know nothing about the guy personally that I know of. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. That's the whole thing. I only know him because he's literally a viral meme, a meme everywhere.
Okay, so this is another thing too. Another viral thing.
Sad to see the man cry though.
You know the rapper DMX?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this is
Forgot what he looked like though, to be honest. But I know of him.
Hold on.
But I haven't heard his music that much either here recently, so.
Okay, let me see. So you tell me, what do you think about this?
But you have to say.
Hmm?
He does. Would that be accurate? Offer you. Here's the only thing I want to offer you is that he wants to hear what you have to say. He does. Would that be accurate? And he wants to know that
I want him to own up to it.
hear. Okay, tell him.
I want you to own up and say I did this.
Did I kiss the girl? Yes, that's common sense. It's obvious.
But also, remember all the times you talk about, yeah, bragging, yeah, I got this girl.
Okay.
Married to my mother, and then...
What you don't understand, that there's a difference between and loving someone. There's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Because you get to, and I was well aware of that. I mean, like, before I even met your mother, I knew there was a difference. About loving, she was my heart, yo. My heart, yo. Damn right. Yes, I loved her to death. Wouldn't trade any one of them bitches on the road for a moment of her time. Never. I'm not a liar. I
know that.
Okay,
you said, but
a lot of stories
about why you were with her.
So why didn't you, like, yo, Dad, what's up? Like, nothing. You sitting there
because there was never any challenging you. Every time in the house.
Never attempted to challenge.
But you're not letting him finish.
Hey, please.
No,
Man.
hold on.
Listen, this is my son right here. I'm talking to
Lower your voice. Pump your brakes, brother.
Lady.
This is the only thing I want to say. He's not feeling heard by you, X. Let him finish a sentence. How did it make you feel when you heard and saw those things?
I felt like you were a liar and a hypocrite.
Oh, damn.
And how did that make you feel about you? Maybe share that so he can understand why your relationship with him, why you didn't talk to him. Because he wants to understand why you didn't talk to him.
Damn.
We over here tuned in, y'all.
You were always...
Ayana fixed my life.
But most of the time, very hostile. And it was always...
Towards you?
No, but just in the house. The way you would talk made me feel like beneath you. Even what you were saying was good.
Just give me an example of how I spoke to you that made you, you know what I'm saying, feel like you were,
I mean, it was years ago.
Just one example. Just one sentence. I've done it so much. This is such a major
What
part.
about today?
Lady, shut up, man. I'm talking about, no, listen, man.
Lady, shut up. God damn it.
I'm not going for this.
I was talking to Xavier.
Damn, y'all, for real,
I was talking to Xavier. I'm not intimidated
You
by
don't gotta be intimidated, man. Stop running your mouth.
What about today?
I'm not even gonna have this debate, man. And y'all
What about
talk.
today?
That's you and me when we
And
argue.
We'll talk. We'll talk. Will she stop running her mouth? Damn it. That's what we'll
Okay, so now this is called Iyanla Fix My Life. That was the episode where DMX is talking about his son. His son is saying that I'm mad at my dad because he used to kiss a lot of women around me when he was married to my mother. So what do you think about that? What are your thoughts on that interaction?
Well, it's just not just on that specifically, but just in general, though. I don't understand. At the same time,
I gotta pee again. Just tell me what you think about that.
All right, well.
I can listen. I can hear.
I'm gonna bust my knees up real quick so I can stand. Well, I was gonna say that I kind of get what he's saying to an extent, but I don't agree with him though. When you tell somebody, like his kid, he goes, hey, well, there's a difference in between, fucking somebody and loving somebody. And I do agree with that logic to an extent because I've always lived with a philosophy that I don't want to just fuck random women. I want to love a woman before I fuck a woman. And that doesn't have to be marriage personally, in my opinion. I just want to know that the love is genuine before I just go, taking advantage of somebody for pleasure. And I don't want the pleasure if it's not real. So let's see here.
Sorry, fuck, I'm back.
What I was gonna say though is that when it comes to what he was saying, I get it to an extent, but I also don't agree with him as well. Like when he said that
and let me fill you in on the background. He has impersonated as an officer and stopped people. He has smoked crack and lost most of his money to fucking crack cocaine.
sounds like most celebrities.
But he's also one of the dopest, most poetic fucking rappers.
I know his music is good, but it's because he's a good rapper. There is no excuse to get out of what he's done.
You know what? I think we should hear like one of his street.
But I was gonna say
like,
though,
he's in the street.
and I was gonna say,
while you.
I agree, but I also don't agree with what he's saying.
So stay tuned in for another cracked out freestyle from DMX right after Damien says this. Oh, go ahead.
Is that when he says that...
Sponsored by Campbell's Tomato Soup, and it consists with ingredients such as bananas, tomatoes, beef, garbanzos. Go ahead.
That, fucking a woman is different than loving a woman, and I do agree with him on that logic personally, but when you're walking around saying you love somebody... You're walking around.
I miss making fun of you.
And you
can make fun of me too.
You say that you love somebody, but you're going around loving on other people. That's just as bad as saying you don't love somebody enough to a point where you feel the need to go loving on some other people. I mean, like with my girl, I mean, I don't always get the attention I'd like from her, but in times that I do feel more lonely because of it, but I also have to understand that she's living with a whole different scenario than I am, you know what I mean? And I'm so used to being alone that like I've gotten used to being alone.
We're talking about DMX.
And then when you have somebody,
we're talking about love.
Yeah,
love.
yeah, and it's like when you finally get it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to be there, but I live by a philosophy.
The whole. We're talking about the whole.
I live by a philosophy like this, right? I don't want to fuck somebody if
I'm listening.
If there's if it's not genuine love. I want to love somebody first. I've had many chances to get sex. I mean, and this is.
But his son is also being hurt because of that.
That's what I'm saying. Though, yeah, there's too.
Like a little bitch thing to be upset about.
It's
Especially
not.
if your dad wants to be there for you and he's the dopest rapper in the world. You shouldn't be crying about what he did to you when you were younger with girls.
Because
all he did was, even DMX is saying, I never kissed. I might have kissed her on the lips, but never like.
But that's the whole thing, though. Why even do it, though? In certain countries, there is a certain sign of respect and knowledge when you're kissing each other on cheek.
You know Bret Michaels?
I'm not the best with names, to be honest.
He's a fucking rock star. I've been watching his shows on Tubi, where it's free movies, free TV on PlayStation.
But like,
all you have to have is Wi-Fi, and you can watch.
Well, see, when it comes down to it, though, I don't care how famous,
He's a fucking rock. Let me tell you what it is. It's a rock star. He has a show where he has like 20 girls cut my fucking neck too. You always crack your neck. What, does that hurt you?
Yeah.
Your neck hurts?
A good amount, yeah. My whole
body
hurts.
He's a rock star, and he has like 20 girls come into his house, to a house where he sleeps in during the show.
COVID-19's sponsored by Campbell's Soup with consist of garbanzos.
You're gonna think he finally laughed. He hasn't laughed the whole time.
Jesus.
Hopefully I get to fix my neck doing all this funny shit.
Yeah, but don't move your neck too fast.
Overdo it. I won't overdo my company. I'm sorry.
Be careful with your neck until it heals.
So what is it talking about? Garbanzos?
You were talking about that one rock star, but honestly, though,
so he has 20 girls and then he eliminates them. He has them doing challenges like
it's one of those
find
weird
the ring,
shows.
find the ring in the garbage. Yeah, he's into this bitch who like fucking treats all the girls like shit and connives everyone and backstabs everyone.
Yeah, I mean,
she's willing to do whatever for love.
Yeah, but that's but here's the thing though.
But it could be for fame. He doesn't know.
But see, like I don't care how famous. Like if I had a dad and he was a super famous, rap star, rock star, whatever he is, if he's doing something wrong, then I want him to know that. I don't give a shit how famous he is. You know what I mean? If you can't do shit the right way, then they don't bother being a part of our life at all.
Yeah, you know what? This is so fucking good. I have to stop it and make sure that this is saved.
So hold on for a second. We just came back through a portal. But like that DMX freestyle I was talking about,
Here it is. So tell me what your thoughts. Which one do you want to hear? Like him with a beat or him in the street?
I mean, either
Battling
is
a
fine.
fan. Battling a fan?
I think he's a good musician either way.
All right, let's battling a fan.
Niggas like to snitch on the side, trying to give a case. See me in the hood every day, trying to get the cake. Niggas see me in the hood, nigga trying to move the weight. If I ain't got no cash, I'ma rob me a nigga. If I shoot me a nigga, I promise you, had nigga rob me that saw me, they'll never say I shot that nigga. Cause they know what's going on in my city, nigga. Yeah, I'm pretty, nigga, looking like Diddy, nigga. When I get on, I'ma rap like Biggie, nigga. Stack cash, I'ma whip me a Biggie, nigga. I can talk to Ace, give me respect. Cause you know what it is when it comes to a check. I know niggas out there be sending them niggas prayers. If I run up on a nigga, I promise give him the best. I don't really give a fuck if you walk around with the best. I'ma aim at your head and I'ma aim at your chest. Nevertheless, you give him one of the best. When I'm done with you, give me some that, give me respect. Cause I used to hear your albums, nigga, and I love that shit, still listen to it. Promise you, if it's true, my nigga, I give it to him. If he out of town, nigga, for real, I send it to him.
Nice.
FedEx, nigga.
Nigga nice, bro.
I'm all about checks.
Nigga nice, bro.
Give me respect.
Nigga nice, bro.
To show them before, I take off my shirt. I can show you that a soldier with scars. I done been to war, I reckon back. Had Max, nigga. I still got the scars on my back, nigga. I'm only speaking to you.
Nah, he lit, bro. That's rapping, nigga. That's rapping, bro.
No, that ain't it, nigga.
That's rapping, bro. DMX.
You already know what it is.
Okay, it's DMX.
Go ahead, nigga.
That picture movie just made, I peeped that. Sucker shit, I saw that. Money I took, I'ma keep that, get more of that. No refunds when we run shit, bitch ass nigga. You fake slick ass nigga. You niggas wanna be killers, get at me, dog. Fuck nigga, I'm right here. Get at me, dog. Anytime you fucking bitches think your weight is good, when you see it, don't hit the hood. Check it. I make moves niggas wish they could. I'm throwing my dick out and diss they hood. Like, diss they hood? That cat's walking around like I hope they know. I wish they would. No, and they won't. Around like, yo, dog, what that do? I don't know if you see this, we both know what that do. You go either way. Rob them, stress them, worry them. If I can pop them and they'll dress them and bury them.
Who do you think is better? Who do you think is better? DMX?
I mean, I don't know, like DMX.
DMX has a poetic flow.
Well, DMX had more of a flow, as
and like
opposed
the cadence, like
to
just the voice, right?
what a lot of rappers, you know, like when that first guy came up, he was like every other word was just nigga this, nigga that, nigga this. You know what I mean? And it's like it doesn't, you know, I mean, I don't understand that. How do you call that rap when original rap is supposed to be artwork? I mean, you know, and an actual poet, a flow. You know what I mean? If you're not gonna rap properly, then why do it?
Yeah.
It doesn't make no sense to me.
All right, let's see. So, but who do you think? You think DMX did good?
The reason why
they both did kind of
well,
good.
the reason why I think DMX was better is because he concentrated more on the actual flow of the rhyme instead of trying to sound cool but shove it in bad words as filler. A lot of rappers are taking the N-word, F-bombs, and everything else and tossing it in like filler.
All right, let's hear one more. This is 106 in Park, BT, back in the day. That's Trigger. This is the radio guy. All right, sorry. We're gonna have to skip. Okay, here's DMX.
Pretty cool. I didn't touch that much in there. That's pretty cool.
Check it out, y'all. Check it. I'm starting to get a little too big for the cage that I've been trapped in. Cats know what the problem went from robbing to rapping. Guns got the clapping. Another trip to the mall. We all know why it's happening. Another bit by the dog. When there's nothing left to eat, I ain't aware of my soul. Self-destructive, but I don't give a if I go. I know I've been told I don't give a about living, killing other dogs, catching cats, chasing pigeons. Got me itching to bring back the beast from within. But I catch, I'ma eat. In the streets, I'ma win. I've been top dog, and I'm gonna stay top dog. So what the you got to say, dog? You can't play games that dog ain't with. Suck behind my back, dog it. Well, this is it. From now on, if you ain't out the camp, we got the fam. Put 'em up against the champ, man. You cats don't
DMX. DMX. Last I heard. Huh? Rough Riders.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, but see, even when he's tossing around, like he sung around
Keep rolling.
a little bit more than
That's Limp
he did in the last time that we seen him, like in the last video. But
Yeah.
but like overall though, his rhymes actually seem to connect. You know,
Right, like a story, right?
Well,
Like
not even
maybe like,
not even so much a story as much
But they blend. They blend.
as much as he actually sounds like he's passionate. A lot of rappers, even modern rappers that you know what I mean, a lot of them are either competing to be the fastest, or they
Yeah.
want to toss a whole bunch of filler into it, or it's just straight up nothing but sex. And I'm like, well, what's the point? You know what I mean, of being somebody you're not, and you're not passionate about what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, you shouldn't do it. And that's why, like, whenever I write my music, I make it as rhythmic as possible.
Yeah, when you did the song, you were
You
on
know,
point every single
well, do I
Well,
go
I
ahead
don't
and
wanna
bring out
say-
my
I don't wanna
notebook?
say
Do you want to hear a little bit of something I've been writing?
time. Yeah.
It won't take me long to get it. We can keep it rolling.
I should keep it rolling. I'll use the bathroom.
Oh, wrong notebook. Okay, the other one's probably over here. It is.
Keep it rolling. Go ahead.
Well, it's unfinished. I'm doing some things.
Oh, and then I'll do like a little freestyle.
Let me grab something fast as I can so that I don't end up taking away too much time. Ah, almost fell.
Oh, wait till I come. Wait till I come.
No, I'm not gonna start without you. I'm looking for something that's gonna help me see what I need to see, since I don't freestyle the way that everybody wants me to. But I am planning on getting some more YouTube done. I'm just not doing it right now. Like I had to redo my whole server today, believe it or not.
I was gonna look you up. I never did, man.
We had I had my server fucking hacked today, bro. Really bad. So that's what I've been doing all day, is fixing my server. Yeah. It's basically a social media site, but a lot more bigger. I have to re-invite the bots that was taken from me. I have to configure them. I have to reboot them and everything.
Talking about Discord?
Yeah, because they got these it's like a whole shit ton of
What
bots.
is this? A coin?
It's fake.
Oh,
Yep. But yeah,
I'm gonna keep it.
I bought a bag of those things and I just don't need them anymore. They're useless to me now.
What, these coins?
Yep.
But what do you mean you don't eat them?
No, they're useless. I said I bought some for decoration. I don't need it no more.
Oh, I thought you said you eat them.
Yeah, I bought this from Dollar General. It's a nice headlight. It's better than Dollar Tree, of course.
Oh shit! So let me fix the microphone. Here we go. Sorry about the interruption.
I don't have any full songs that I haven't already put on YouTube yet. But
we can still do something, man.
I
just didn't
have
wanna
some
ask-
music that I'm unfinished with yet. I got two. I got this one that's not finished yet, and then I have this one that's not finished yet. They're short, and if you
Is
want.
that a math equation?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you fucking like working on math.
Oh, I know how to work on math. I just don't choose to because I don't need it as
You know
much
how to
anymore.
divide? I don't know how to divide for shit.
Dividing has been a while since I've done that. I have to relearn it, I think.
For real.
It's not that hard, but I really don't need division, so why should I learn it?
Okay, so go ahead. You're gonna do one. Damien's gonna do one of his raps. Damien the sexy.
I don't even-
present Damien.
I don't even have a name for this song yet, but I have a name for this other one that's unfinished as well. There's a little bit more on this one than there is on the other one.
If you want, I could do a beat.
Actually, we're gonna go there. I already have the beat I'm gonna be using for this.
Okay, so can I play it? Can you tell me the beat and then I'll look it up?
Oh, my phone's almost finished. Well, I already got it on my offline playlist.
Oh, go ahead.
Yep. Oh, wrong button.
Just don't put it so loud so we're.
Well, I'll try and actually first of all, yeah, I need to check that real quick because you just reminded me I have speaker booster on almost all the time, so sometimes I have to lower it like when I'm in here. Shit, do I
So when did you write this? Did you write this like at night?
Well, it really depends how I feel about it. You know what? Actually, let me see how where is it? Okay. Oh, shit, that's right. Okay, where is it at? Long left the king, dear enemy. There we go. Okay, so speaker booster isn't on, right? It's okay, so good. I don't have to worry about speaker booster, thankfully.
Okay.
But this beat, It's called Dear Enemy. But yeah, though, it's not finished, as you can see. See, it's just here.
Oh, okay.
Damn, it's not that loud.
It doesn't go any louder than that?
It can, but I gotta get the speaker booster on to do it.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, so what do I do? Do I just hold it like right here?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I'll do. Do this. Alright, fuck, let me see if I can get it up more.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
God damn it. Alright, so if I put it right here, everybody can hear it?
Yeah.
Right here. Like that?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
About to blow your mind, wow, let me show you how a poet can go it, not a rapper but a mind zapper. While you pay her to clap her cheeks on the big screen for a moment of fame, thinking you got game, it's so lame. Camera frame, fry your brain, about to go insane like bang. Ego stain, shattered dreams for scattered scenes. This world's so mean, we both know it. Either gotta step up and stumble or crumble away. Don't gotta fumble and sell yourself to the fray. No matter what, we all exiled as strays anyway. All that money just to blow it away, to get a couple of plastic Barbie models twerking in your face. Try so hard to earn the life of a demon. Pretend feelings just to get praise from the fans who are lowly keeling over from the beginnings of fake healings. Right?
Oh, say the last part again?
Okay, it says, try so hard to earn, it says, try so hard to earn the life of a demon. Pretend feelings just to get praised from the fans who are slowly keeling over from the beginnings of fake healings.
Healing?
Like, you know, keeling over, like dead.
Healing?
Sorry, that's bright. Yeah, like
oh, that shit.
keeling. Yeah, so it says.
The light. I'm blind.
Sorry.
I'm legally blind.
Yeah, it says try so hard to earn the life of a demon. Pretend feelings.
No, that was super good.
Just to get praise from the fans who are lowly keeling over from the beginnings of fake healings.
That was good.
I have one more that's not fully done yet, of course, but bitch, one more for you if you like. One I can do it for. Where, bitch, where is it? Here it is.
Yeah, do another one.
I don't have the beat for this one, I don't think. Not yet. I have it, but I gotta get it on my phone because the new phone and all that. I have those beats on my old one. But I have a name for this one though. This one's called CWA.
Oh, that one's long. Okay, go ahead.
It's not long. It's just a little tiny bit longer than the last one.
No, it's longer. Yeah. Okay. No, it's good though.
Okay. It says everyone wanna get big. Say you wanna hear something real, but all I see are lit pretend to be. Sag 'em low, what a joke. Anyone can be lit, anyone can be slick. But why you run when it's time to get them licks? Say you not a jit, drive 'em nice. We spit 'em low, spit 'em fast. You think I asked? Takes more than some lame little man dressing cute with them hardcore fads and them $100 shoes. Bend 'em low, let 'em know, let 'em see how your pendulum swings around your neck. Must be heavy around your chest, I bet. Say you're King Kong, laugh at my safe, say you don't know shit, who am I? I tell you who I am, I'm a homeless weeb, sleep on the streets, and I ain't got much going for me, gee, but I got honesty. But honestly, when I spit lyrics, I can guarantee you start getting serious. I spit it chill, always ill, I will be a version of me I never knew I had. Now it's unlocked, call me bad, say it's sad.
What'd you say at the end?
Well, right here?
Yeah.
I said, now it's unlocked, call me bad, say it's sad.
Now it's
unlocked.
Unlocked.
Call me bad, say it's sad.
Oh, okay. No, it's good, man.
I mean, I like to spit things how it is, or at least the way that I at least see them to be. And this goes back to a lot of rappers pretending to be somebody they're not, and they go very hard to do. I mean, hell, I even have this one I never finished, right? You know, I got all the beats waiting to go, and if I just finish this, right? This one, I never really added anything because I never really felt the need to add this.
That's good. You're right. Good.
But I call this one Homeless Mite. It says
Homeless Mike?
Yeah, Mite. M-I-G-A-T.
Oh, I think it's Homeless Mike.
I don't know a Mike. I mean, not anymore.
What do you mean? I'm Mike.
I mean, yeah, but you're not Homeless Mike.
Oh.
I knew a Homeless Mike in Tampa.
You forgot my name for a second?
No. I know a Homeless Mike in Tampa. I don't know any Homeless Mikes over here.
Oh.
If I do, I don't know the name. It says, walking near and far, they set the bar, yet you're that shining star. Hit the ground, they want more. What's the point? Life's a bore. You fade, darkness found. Look here, there's the door. For there you lie, bruised in concrete hay. You want to die, you need to breathe. Spirit spiral down, get up, for you know you're light bound. Let it out, tears won't fall. One may fade, none may come. Spark to life, you're not yet done, they've not yet won. Smile for the jaded, the already faded. Walk that line and walk some more. Even a homeless boy can be a man, a hero's mind, you stand and fight. In your eyes, play the game they've designed. Body fades, you're broken down. Wobble, stumble, never fumble. Even if it stings, just smile through. For every push comes to shove. Instead, fly like a dove. This world is smite, but you have your light. Hero's eye, you'll cross that line in due time. Push forward, homeless might. Even if they give you fright, I'll stand and fight, for I have homeless might.
You wrote that?
Yeah, of course I did.
Damn,
I mean, it's
that
right
was
here.
really good, man.
I mean, if I'm gonna, and of course, you know, you've heard this one. This is the longest one.
Book.
Well, this is the longest one I've had, of course.
Poems and shit.
And then I have this one I never finished, and it really didn't come out much.
And like print the book and sell it.
Maybe one day. But I am planning to turn all this.
And you call it my book of poems.
Yeah,
my
I mean.
poems.
Yeah, I mean, I get bored and I write things.
Sell it for $9.99.
But I mean, and this is the track. This is the track 3 that I did, and then I redid track 2, of course. Wait, did I ever finish track 2? I don't remember. I gotta look on YouTube, I think. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, this is track 3, and then I have track 1 in here somewhere, which is the first one. By the way, I remastered it, but it didn't come out exactly how I wanted, but it came out a lot better than the first one, so I kind of just rolled with it. It's on YouTube now. The first song.
Okay, so let's talk about movies. Tell me that light, goddamn. So tell me, why don't you like movies?
Well, it's not that I don't like them. I'm just not into them anymore. Like, I mean, I don't really.
We're almost done.
I don't get the time to really experience the, you know.
I mean, it could have been finished already, but it's 4 minutes.
It's just like I don't really have the luxury to really just stay and watch movies all the time anyway. But even when I had a home for a small amount of time when I was doing high school, I never really watched the TV very much.
Bro, but haven't you ever like wanted to watch like
I mean,
sit in the dark and watch a big like
I've watched
movie?
plenty of movies
Like The Shining.
I mean, I'm just
Exorcist.
not.
Have you seen the
I've
the
seen
classics?
I've seen Exorcist. I forgot which ones they were though. But
so you wouldn't like to sit down and watch a classic?
I'm just you know, here's the thing, right? I mean, I'm with the phone. I could look it up and I can get movies or watch, you know, because there are people that do YouTube movies. I could do that. I mean,
you're just not into hanging with people and doing it.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I'm just I'm always doing something, no matter what I do anyway. You know, so I mean, I'm always busy getting things done, and a lot of people don't realize that, and that's why I'm always planning. When you're like with Bravo, with so many people in need. And I know that I don't have enough medical for all of them if something were to happen. That's why I've actually been buying water and I've been handing it out to the people instead of usually selling them like I normally do.
And they take it?
Most of them do, yeah. A good majority of them do.
And they have gloves on?
Some do, some don't. Not everybody wears them. There are people like me that don't feel the need, though, to wear them. Well, it's the same thing with the mask. Not everybody wears them. You know, but
a lot. What do you think, like, percentage out of the people that you see out in public right now?
I mean, 50%? there are more people wearing it than not wearing it.
I know, right?
What's not weird? They're basically playing protocol and they're not scared until it actually becomes that bad to be scared. And so until the government tells them, they're like, oh, I'm not scared. I mean, the coronavirus was originally discovered in 1981. It's been around for a very long time.
What, the corona?
Yeah, the actual corona itself has been in the air for a very, very long time. And that's the whole thing, right? I'm not saying that China didn't hide anything, but we as Americans need to also look at ourselves and go look at all the shit that we've done to our country. It's not just China's fault, it's also our fault. So whatever China did, they're fucked up for that. But we as an American, United States of people, we could have been treating ourselves and our lands better. We choose not to.
Or maybe they were trying to keep it a fucking secret. It's a conspiracy.
Well, I mean, honestly, I believe that. Well, see, here's what I believe. I believe this has something to do with Trump. I really do believe this.
Why keep laughing like that?
Well, no, I do believe that this has to do with Trump. I mean, he's not
fucking cunts.
Well, apparently he was impeached for giving out like secret president level information to the Russians. So I mean. I don't know how true that is, but from what I understand, he's not supposed to be able to run, but he's able. Trump, he's supposed to be allowed to finish his term, but he's not supposed to be allowed to run.
The yellow belly.
You know what I mean? So I wouldn't put it past him to start some shit like this, just to basically martial law everybody so he can finish his term, play hero, vaccine, and then let's put him back in office now because he's saving people. I mean, I'm just saying you never know.
It's a fucking conspiracy.
You never know what a person will do like Trump that throws tantrums, get his own way. It's limitless.
You think he has a bunker?
I believe that the White House has a bunker. I believe.
No, but you think him, like, personally?
I think he's too dumb to have a bunker.
He has a gay bunker with dildos on the wall. Ugh.